How to analyze Bitcoin's bottom. Today, I'm going to give you the insight from the chart and have we actually start to raise already. Today, I'm going to give you the full honest insight from the chart. Welcome to ymchannel. First thing you do, click like and subscribe this channel. This is only for education. We don't recommend any trade. But now we have hit 64,000. So what is going on? I want to give you a little bit more insights about the market cycle of Bitcoin because this market cycle is quite easy for anyone to analyze because it's quite repeating. There is a pattern, okay? Apart from the time, we also can look at the price, okay? So basically, each time the market cycle bottom is the previous market cycle top each time. So for example, here, it's not this one, but the previous top here, right? And right now, what is going on? We can also analyze this one. This one is the same thing. This market cycle bottom is the previous top here. So what is going on here? We already hit this cycle, the previous market cycle top here because they have double top, right? So people will say, oh, we don't know. If you don't know, you can still use support resistance, this theory. And I told you, so you can see here, right? They use this line as a support and resistance. Right now, we just stop at this line. They hit this line, now fetch a green candle. This is monthly chart. One candle, 1 month. So when we look at this, before they start to raise, right, you will notice something. They will just like doing sideways a little bit. So right now, we just start a little bit here, right? We just start like one candle, start to do sideways. So have we already actually will start to fry right now? Today, I'm going to give you some more insight from my indicator for you to understand better. First thing we look is ym club fast. This one could fast to tell you where they actually start to raise when the red line changed the direction. This is the start of the bull market. But you can take action a bit earlier also, okay, here, which is that when they go minimum, they need to go above the red line first. It shows a little bit strength of the trend, okay? So, but still, the red line to tell you what is the trend right now. Another thing is YM chip entry. If they have YM chip entry, it means institution come in. For monthly chart, it only happen every 10 years or every 20 years. So this moment, because we don't have this signal in monthly chart, but we check weekly chart. Another thing I want to check with you is YM chip plus. Very interesting. This is institution holding. You can see here basically this red line, it tell you the institution holding. And each market cycle bottom, basically you can link this and make an extension, and each time basically is increasing. You see here, each time the bottom basically is higher. What does it mean? It means actually the institution holding here, when they start the market cycle top, of course they will reduce, but they're not selling everything they have. They're keeping some sort of the percentage in their pocket. Okay, and right now, have we hit the bottom? Have we hit the green yet? The answer is no. But of course, this is no guarantee. They must go to hit the green line. There's no much guarantee, but we find this kind of statistic to help us to give us more insight. Hey, have we hit the bottom? But with my indicator, this is just a double thing, only happen in Bitcoin. And the more guarantee is monthly chart. Look at the red line. This is a guarantee for sure. They start to have the bull market, the direction of the red line. They must change upward. They must change upward for monthly chart. Okay. So far we don't have it this moment, but we can monitor it very closely because we already hit the bottom here. Okay, and if you follow my channel, you know my prediction about Bitcoin. Basically, each time they have a market cycle, and I think this year end is the start of the real bottom here. Okay, the real bottom here. And again, monthly chart, the candle, they can still have the chance they have a long lower wick. Okay, it can happen. For example, here they can have a long lower wick. Okay, because it's monthly chart. As long as the body stay above, it's fine. But it doesn't mean you cannot buy it at a lower price. Okay. Okay. Another thing I want to check with you is, let's go from weekly chart here, which is the interesting part. Okay, so weekly chart, we already see YM chip entry. We have a free bunch of YM chip entry, and we can look in our previous market. Do we repeat this kind of pattern? Okay, you see, it's very similar, very similar. And now this moment, we not yet finished the candle, right? It's not yet disappeared. So we don't know if the institution finish the chips yet. We don't know. So this moment you need to be patient because we not yet go above the red line. If we go above the red line, you may start to add your position. But this moment, not yet. This is weekly chart. So I use red line. This is why I'm fast to tell you right away what is the trap. This is not daily chart. So we use red line because it's faster. The blue line is tell you the market cycle, blue line and the purple line. So the blue line you can see here, this is the market cycle top. We know this is market cycle top because the blue line for they're very clear. Even the purple line, they go downward. So we know this is market cycle top. And I give you many video about the Bitcoin around that time. I tell you, hey, this is actually they start the bear market. They start the bear market. And this moment, have they changed the direction yet? The answer is no. But when we add the position, I want you to use the red line here so you can add lowest price. Okay, so I want like each time after institution come in, after they go above the red, then this is the first your entry point. So just to make it clear, this is only for education. We don't recommend any trade. And this can apply in any kind of stock market, any kind of crypto, any kind of not the meme stock. I don't want me. I don't like to trade the meme stock or meme crypto. Okay, so just to make sure to protect you, because sometimes when you buy those mini stock, you cannot sell easily because the volume. Okay, and another thing is we not yet above the red. Every single line is going downward. So don't get so excited with, oh my God, we are 64. We go from what from 58 to 64, we must start the bull market. The answer is no. You can tell very easily with the weekly chart. The answer is no. For Bitcoin, ETH, any kind of stock, look at weekly chart or monthly chart. Daily chart, a lot of false signal because it's very frustrating. So if you cannot see the market really well, if it's too frustrating, look into the weekly chart. Remember, when we do trading, we want the first thing we do is risk management. But how to do risk management? Because people have their weakness. We don't like to cut loss. I know you guys. So we wanted to lose little bit, not loss, but we don't need to buy at the lowest point. We just buy when they start to raise. That's it. That's it. We just don't waste time. And I told you the fish theory. We don't give fish head. We don't give fish tail. We give the fish body. So it's very safe when you know institution come in. But we also wait when the trend go upward. This moment, not yet. Not yet. Okay. So this is something I want to be more clear with you. And one more thing. Now look into uh more period cycle. So here, this cycle is a little bit different from period cycle when we look into the YM chippers. So when we have the stock, we look into the character of the stock. So look about how the institution trade the stock with this YM chippers. Look at this area first. So I want to make sure you understand. So you can understand, okay, how long roughly they keep the stock or how low they will crush down the stock and then they start to buy or the bunch of the green chips. How long usually? And right now it seems quite low here. It's not long enough like this area, right? So you can just see it. So right now, have we already start the bull market? I don't think so, according to this character. And but maybe it change. If some regulation change, they can change the character of this stock. Okay, if some legal side of Bitcoin or some fundamental information change, they can change the Bitcoin's the chart structure, the character. Okay, so this moment, I don't know what's going on with US government. I don't know what's going on with the Trump policy. But when we just look at the chart, it doesn't look like they have already finished the whole thing and start to raise. It doesn't look like because the green is still need to be short here. Does it make sense? And anyway, this is the character you can change. More important is to look into the red line here and monthly chart. And have we already above it? If not, we just place close attention to this stock and that's it. We don't need to take any action this moment. Okay, unless you have a lot of money and a lot of time and you don't mind they go under, okay, they go lower, then you can, this is not a recommendation, but you can do whatever you want in this time. Because when we trade stock, my purpose is to make profit. My purpose is not to hold the stock. This is not my purpose. Never be my purpose. My purpose is to make profit. Now look into daily chart. What is going on? You can see they're more fluctuating, right? So it's not the whole market cycle. The whole market cycle, we always look weekly, monthly. And you can see what's going on here. We still have a lot of green chips and the purple is still going downward. The purple is still going downward. So uh look back the weekly chart. The weekly chart, do we have an up yet? The answer is no, we don't have an up yet. And we're not yet above the red. So there's no signal to tell us, hey, we already finished. The answer is no. Okay. Uh, that's it. And I hope you like this video. And click like, subscribe, share with a friend. If you have any question, you may ask me in the comment. And this is not recommendation. I just hope to share my knowledge and what I see from the chart and share with you. I don't want you to lose money. So remember, learn before you earn. I see you next video. Bye.